Hi, I'm Ashton Dykstra and I'm in TE150. This is my first video. It's for the initial plan and reflection for the Global Learning Project. Okay, I would describe my culture growing up as very family oriented. We were always all together. Family activities were a big part of my growing up. My brother was really big hockey player, so we were constantly on road trips all together, and staying in hotels and doing all that. So that was a big part of my growing up culture. My dad was a coach, so it was kind of like a big part of my life growing up. Another big part of my growing up was religion. We grew up in the Christian Reformed Church. We're there every Sunday and on Wednesdays doing like gems or cadets or like the family, the activities for the kids and stuff. Yeah, my mom was always a Sunday school teacher and my dad was an elder at our church, so that was a big part of my life growing up. Growing up in the church really shaped my values of lots of respect for others and for others' backgrounds and cultures, and I think that's one thing that my parents especially have really implanted on me and my siblings. I think that they very much value relationships and other people's cultures and backgrounds, and I think that has very much been impressed on me. One way that I can see that exemplified in the way that I act is not being too quick to judge and knowing that not everybody was raised the way you were and not everybody thinks the way you do. I think that's really important to understand and to value other people and their culture and understanding that they're maybe different from you. My whole family is 100% Dutch. My grandparents on my dad's side immigrated from the Netherlands to Canada, and my great-grandparents on my mom's side immigrated from the Netherlands to America. So both sides of my family have very Dutch upbringings, and they hold a lot of the values that Dutch people do hold true. There's a stereotype that Dutch people are very cheap, and I think I do see that still a little bit in both sides of my family. Always looking to like cut coupons, and my mom always cuts her dryer sheets in half because she doesn't think that you need a whole one. It's just one of those little silly things that she still does. I think that's kind of just how she was brought up, and it shows through the way she acts and the way that she's kind of implemented those values onto me and my siblings. As for my interaction for the Global Learning Project, I am meeting up with a girl named Vera. She's from my Math 103 class. We've sat next to each other a couple times in our recitation on Fridays, so I asked if she would be willing to do the interview with me, and she said yes, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I definitely think I need to prepare some questions for her before going into the interview, so I have a little bit of an idea what we're going to talk about, and I'm sure it'll kind of flow once we start talking. We are meeting up at Starbucks. I thought that would be a nice place just because it's a public place. We can both kind of feel comfortable there. Vera's from Shanghai, and so I'm sure her culture growing up was a lot different than mine, and I'm very interested to hear about her education. Education was a big part of my growing up. It was very valued. I'm very interested to see how Vera's education differs from mine and how it's similar. I'm sure we have more similarities than I may think now. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm definitely excited to see how it goes. So thank you.